नमस्कार बच्चों, आपको कैसे हो। आज हम हिंदी की पढ़ाई करूंगा। उसके पहले प्रार्थना करना अवश्य है। हाथ जोड़कर आंखों को बंद कर प्रार्थना कीजिए। हे ईश्वर, हम बच्चे आपके सामने हैं, हिंदी की पढ़ाई करने के लिए है। हमें आशीर्वाद करो। तुम हमें आशीर्वाद करने से हम हिंदी की पढ़ाई आसानी से करूंगा। हमसे कुछ हिंदी पढ़ने को तकलीफ करते हैं। आज तुम हमें आशीर्वाद करने से हिंदी की पढ़ाई हम आसानी से करूंगा। हमें आशीर्वाद दीजिए। Then how are you, dear ones? I hope all of you are fine. I heard as some of you are facing some difficulties from COVID and all. Then also almost all are fine, I think. And all of you got your first marks and all. First time result all of you got. All are happy or not? I am happy with some of your marks, but I am not at all happy with majority marks. Okay, next time it won't repeat. You have to work out more. Okay, you have to write and study. The lack of writing and studies I can see when I am going through the answer sheets. And one more thing is there, what it is, you should be sincere also. Okay, you should be sincere to you. If you are not at all sincere to you, what will happen? It will affect on your studies and your writings and all. Okay, when I made a call to your parents, many are telling us you are not obeying your parents. That also not fine. You should obey your parents. What all the instructions you are getting from the teachers, you have the duty to obey that one. If your parents are insisting you to do that one, you should do. Okay, you should obey them. Don't disobey them. Don't make them sad. If you are getting the blessings from your parents, then only you can job well. Okay, you should obey them. Okay, and then only you can attain, you can win in your life. Okay, many times I told you should aim high and you should work out for that part. Okay, and lesson number 9 we completed last day, and the last section was that some grammar part when we studied, we saw that some words are given there. We sorted that one as Vyaktivachak and Jativachak Sankhya. Okay. What is Sankhya? What is Sankhya? We studied on first time Sankhya and Sarvanam, isn't it? What is Sankhya? किसी व्यक्ति, yes, जाति, वस्तु, स्थान या भाव के नाम को संज्ञा कहते हैं. What is संज्ञा? किसी व्यक्ति, वस्तु, जाति, स्थान या भाव के नाम को संज्ञा कहते हैं. That already we discussed it first time. किसी व्यक्ति, the name of a what is संज्ञा? The name of a person, name of a place, name of a special group of things, name of a place, that is calling as संज्ञा. Today we will study संज्ञा के way. Different types of संज्ञा is different types of nouns are there, that we will study today. How many types of nouns are there? That one is Vyaktivachak Sankhya, Vyaktivachak Sankhya. Second one is Jativachak Sankhya. Third one is Bhavavachak Sankhya. Bhavavachak Sankhya. From the definition itself we are getting किसी व्यक्ति, जाति, स्थान या भाव के नाम को संज्ञा कहते हैं. Already we are studying these three words, व्यक्ति, जाति, भाव. These three words we are getting from the definition of संख्या itself. Okay, किसी व्यक्ति, जाति, भाव, स्थान या वस्तु के नाम को संज्ञा कहते हैं. These three types of Sangya. These three words we are getting from the definition of Sangya itself. Okay. Then we can study its separately. किसी व्यक्ति, वस्तु, जाति, स्थान या भाव के नाम को बताने वाले शब्द को हम संज्ञा कहते हैं. देन संज्ञा कितने प्रकार में होते हैं? हाउ मेनी टाइप्स ऑफ नाउन्स आर देयर? संज्ञा के 3 भेद हैं. संज्ञा 3 प्रकार में होते हैं या संज्ञा के 3 भेद है. व्यक्तिवाचक, जातिवाचक और भाववाचक संज्ञा. Then first one is we can study as Jadivadik Sankhya. Vyaktivadik or anyway, at any order you can write that, no problem. When you are writing the definitions for the exams, if you are writing at any order, if you write the first stage Vyaktivadik or Jadivadik or Bhavadik, no problem. First we can write Jadivadik Sankhya. Okay. Then what is Jadivadik Sankhya? जिन शब्दों के एक ही प्रकार के सभी प्राणियों या वस्तुओं का बोध हो उसे हम जातिवाचक संख्या कहते हैं. व्हाट इज जातिवाचक संख्या? जिन शब्दों से एक ही प्रकार के सभी, इफ यू आर पॉइंटिंग आउट ए ग्रुप ऑफ थिंग्स or group of living beings or group of objects. If you are mentioning about a group of things, it is called as Jadivadik Sankhya. Okay, how we can tell? What is the example for that one for Jadivadik Sankhya? What is the example for Jadivadik Sankhya? Pustak. If you are telling Pustak, many types of Pustak will be there. Okay, academic books will be there, story books will be there, historical books will be there, science books will be there, Vigyan books will be there, maths, Ganita books will be there. And if you are telling about that, Pustak, that is Jadivachak. Clear? Okay. Likewise, what we can tell? Ledika. Many boys are there. Full. Many types of flowers are there. Likewise, what we can tell, the same way, animals. If you are telling about that, animals. Okay, many types of animals will be there, isn't it? If you are telling likewise, that is what it is? Jadivadik Sankhya. Clear? If you are telling about a group of living beings or group of objects together, that is Jadivadik Sankhya. Clear? All of you got it? Jadivadik Sankhya. जिन शब्द, repeat with me. जिन शब्दों से एक ही प्रकार के सभी प्राणियों या वस्तुओं का बोध हो उसे जातिवाचक संज्ञा कहते हैं. Okay, what is जातिवाचक संज्ञा? If you are mentioning about a group of people or group of living beings or group of objects, that is calling as जातिवाचक संज्ञा. Clear? Example, what we can write? Pustaka, Ledika, Fool, Phal. Many types of flowers will be there. Many types of fruits will be there. Isn't it? Okay. If you are mentioning likewise a group of things together, that is calling as Jadivadik Sankhya. First one over. Okay, Jadivadik Sankhya over. Then second one is Vyaktivachak. Here we wrote in one order. I given in another. Why? You should know. If you are writing at any order, it is correct. Next one we are discussing about Vyaktivachak Sankhya. Vyakti. What is the meaning of the word Vyakti? Vyakti means a particular person. If you are telling about a particular person, isn't it? If you are telling about you or about your mother, about your sister, and if you are mentioning about a particular thing, if you are discussing about the fruits, particular fruit, say likewise, if you are mentioning about a particular object, that is calling as Vyaktivachak. Clear? Jadivachak, that group together, boys, girls, flowers, fruits, likewise, that is Jadi. Clear? Vyakti means if you are mentioning about a particular thing. If you are telling Pustak, that is Jadivachak Sankhya. If you are telling as Kahani Pustak or Ganita Pustak, Vigyan Pustak. If you are telling Ganita means maths book, Vigyan means science. If you are mentioning about a particular book, okay, Harya Phul, likewise Harya Patta, likewise if you are mentioning about a particular thing. Clear? That is व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा. Clear? Okay. What is the definition? Repeat with me. जो शब्द किसी विशेष व्यक्ति, स्थान अथवा वस्तु की जानकारी देते हैं, उसे क्या करते हैं? व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा करते हैं. जो शब्द which word it is telling about विशेष व्यक्ति. If you are telling about a special person or स्थान, place, अथवा वस्तु, special object. If it is mentioning about a particular person, particular place or particular object, it is knowing as उसे व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा कहते हैं. It is calling as व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा. Clear? Then what is the examples? You can write your name, you can write your place name, you can write or your parents' name, brother, sister's name, no problem. I given some examples as Rahul, Meena, Kerala, Ullur, particular fruit. If you are telling as fal, that is Jadivajit Sankhya. If you are telling the name of a particular fruit, say Sandara. If you are telling likewise, that is Vyaktivajak Sankhya. Clear? All of you got it? Repeat with me. जो शब्द किसी विशेष व्यक्ति, स्थान अथवा वस्तु की जानकारी दे, उसे व्यक्तिवाचक संख्या कहते हैं. Examples I told: your name, your parents' name, or your brother, sister's name, no problem. Your friend's name you can write, and a place, where your house is located, that you can write, or in your own convenience you can write any place name there, and fruits name also, animals name also. That particular names we are writing, that is tell me Vyaktivajak Sankhya. Clear? Right? You got it? Jativajak, particular group of living beings or objects. Vyaktivajak, special names. Clear? Okay. Then what is the third one? Bhavavajak Sankhya. What is the third one? Bhavavajak Sankhya. What is Bhava? Bhavam itself. What is Bhavam? In Malayalam we will tell Bhava. What it is? Our behavior, our attitude. That is Bhava. Isn't it? Isn't it? That is Bhavavajak Sankhya. What it is? What is the situation or position of a thing? Object, persons, or any animal, living beings. What is the position of that one? How it is? That is Bhava. Clear? What is the definition for that Bhavavajak Sankhya? Repeat with me. जो शब्द किसी वस्तु या व्यक्ति के गुण means merits, दोष demerits, भाव, how it is. Okay, भाव. Desha means a situation. Avastha also situation, how it is. Okay. स्वभाव, how is its character. Okay. आदि के बारे में बताइए, उसे भाववाचक संख्या कहते हैं. What is भाववाचक संख्या? Which word is indicating or telling about the merits or demerits or situation or the position or character of a thing or a person, of an object or a living beings. If such words are calling as Bhavavajak Sankhya. If you are mentioning or describing about the merit, गुण means जो शब्द किसी वस्तु या व्यक्ति के गुण means merits, दोष, demerits, भाव means their situation, behavior, desha means situation, avastha position, स्वभाव means character. आदि के बारे में the words are telling about such things. It is calling as उसे भाववाचक संख्या कहते. It is calling as abstract noun भाववाचक संख्या. Clear? What is the examples we can give on for that भाववाचक संख्या? अच्छाई means goodness. Okay. Kadorada, hardness. Tandak means coolness. Saundarya, beauty, etc. Likewise, many we can write for that abstract noun Bhavavajak Sankhya. Okay. All of you got Sankhya ke bed? Sankhya we studied. and संज्ञा के तीन प्रकार में three types of संज्ञा is there, that is व्यक्तिवाचक संख्या, जातिवाचक संख्या, भाववाचक संख्या. These are the three types of संख्या. Clear? These you have to study today itself. You have to study this संज्ञा के भेद. You have to write and study. It will be there for your exam. संज्ञा और संज्ञा के भेद you have to write and study today itself. You have to write and study that. Don't postpone, because if you are postponing, what will happen? You will forget what I tell. Today itself you have to study this one. It will be there for our exam also. And if you are not studying, what will happen? Some of you have done for the first time exam. Likewise you will do. What was the question for that first time? Grammar question. विशेष्य और विशेषण क्या है? Some of you simply left that one. And what I given the example there, just sorted and written there. That also without heading written there. If this question is there for the exam, जातिवाचक संज्ञा, व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा क्या है? You have to write व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा definition. You have to mention there. जातिवाचक संज्ञा definition you have to write there. And if some words are given there, and you have to sort it as व्यक्तिवाचक और जातिवाचक. How you want to write that one? First you want to write व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा and व्यक्तिवाचक संज्ञा शब्द you want to write there, and next you have to write जातिवाचक संज्ञा and you want to write there and that words there. How we written in our textbook. Clear? Likewise you want to write. Clear? Okay. Then our second name portions we completed. Clear? How many lessons are there for our second term exam? How many lessons are there? 3 lessons are there. What is the first lesson? First lesson we studied for the second term as lesson number 4, Himalaya. Okay. Open the textbook. Take that notebook, that page. Notebook. In the notebook you take that page where you written the questions. But it was, shall we just revise that one? Okay, we can revise that one. Take that page. First question was Himalaya kya bata raha hai? What Himalaya is telling to us? What Himalaya is telling to us? Himalaya आंधी पानी में न डरने को बता रहेगा. Himalaya is telling to us what the आंधी पानी means if the storm or flood is coming. Na डरने को, don't afraid of that storm or flood means what it is. Don't what all the difficulties we are getting in our life, don't be afraid of that one. But Himalaya is telling to us that face the difficulties and aim high and move forward. Clear? Second question, हम सब कुछ कैसे पा सकते हैं? How we can earn something in our life? How we can earn something in our life? अपने फ्रेंड से न टिकने पर हम सब कुछ पा सकते हैं. How we can earn something? अपने फ्रेंड से, if you are not at all, टिकना means move. You are not at all. न टिकना means not moving. If you are not moving from our pledges, from our aims, हम सब कुछ पा सकते हैं. We are aiming something. Clear? Then what is the third question? In संसार में किसे सफलता मिलती है? Who is getting success in their life, in this world? Who is getting success in life in this world? Who can earn success? Who can earn the success? जो मनुष्य लाख मुसीबत आने पर भी अपने पद पर अजर रहता है, उसको सफलता मिलती है. Which human being is if lakhs of difficulties are coming also, which a person is not at all moving from his own her way, her own way, such persons are getting success in their life. Clear? Then next we wrote साल के महीनों के नाम. Next, these are the 3 questions you have to study from the lesson of Himalaya. You have to by heart that 12 lines, meanings, grammar part is there. And then next we wrote साल के महीनों के नाम. We wrote the name of months in the year. Okay, what we written? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, August, September, September, October, October, November, November, December, December. That we completed. Then next page we wrote सप्ताह के दिनों के नाम. Name of the days in the week. What it is? Somawar, Monday. Mangalwar, Tuesday. Budhavar, Wednesday. Guruvar, Thursday. Shukrawar, Friday. Shanivar, Saturday. Ravivar, Sunday. Completed. Next lesson is Pradushan. Lesson number 8, Pradushan. Okay. I told to do the activity as paste the pictures of pollution. For Himalaya lesson, I told to draw the picture of Himalaya and one river is flowing from that part, from Himalaya. That was the activity for the lesson for Himalaya. For pollution, I told to paste the pictures of pollution. I hope all of you completed. Okay, shall we go through the questions? First question is प्रदूषण के कौन-कौन से प्रदूषण के कौन-कौन से रूप दिखाई देते हैं? How we can see what are the types of pollution or pollutions are there? How we can see the pollutions? Okay, what are the types of pollutions are there? भूमि प्रदूषण, land pollution, वायु प्रदूषण, air pollution, जल प्रदूषण, water pollution, and ध्वनि pollution, sound pollution आदि रूप में प्रदूषण दिखाई देते हैं. We can see the pollutions or pollutions in such types of pollutions we can see in this world. Clear? Then second question, Namami Ganga Yojana क्या है? What is calling as Namami Ganga movement? What activities was that? What it is? गंगा तथा अन्य नदियों के जल को स्वच्छ बनाने के लिए भारत सरकार के प्रयास को नमामि गंगा योजना कहते हैं. व्हाट इज कॉलिंग एज नमामि गंगा प्रोजेक्ट? ओके, गंगा तथा अन्य नदियों के जल को स्वच्छ बनाए, टू क्लीन और टू कीप द वाटर इज क्लीन एंड प्योर ऑफ द वाटर्स फ्रॉम द गंगा रिवर एंड फ्रॉम द रिमेनिंग रिवर्स. दैट प्रोजेक्ट ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया इज कॉलिंग एज नमामि गंगा. क्लियर? देन व्हाट इज द थर्ड क्वेश्चन, वायु प्रदूषण को किस प्रकार रोका जा सकता है? हाउ वी कैन स्टॉप और कंट्रोल वायु प्रदूषण. व्हाट इज वायु प्रदूषण? एयर पोल्यूशन. हाउ वी कैन स्टॉप और कंट्रोल द एयर पोल्यूशन? हाउ वी कैन कंट्रोल दिस एयर पोल्यूशन? हम अधिक से अधिक मात्रा में वृक्ष लगाकर और वो वृक्षों को न काटकर वायु प्रदूषण को रोका जा सकता है. हाउ वी कैन कंट्रोल दैट एयर पोल्यूशन? अधिक से अधिक मात्रा में वृक्ष लगाकर बाय प्लांटिंग मोर एंड मोर ट्रीज, और वृक्षों को न काटकर एंड विदाउट कटिंग द ट्रीज. डोंट कट डाउन द ट्रीज. टेक केयर ऑफ द ट्रीज. बाय टेकिंग केयर ऑफ द ट्रीज विदाउट कटिंग वी कैन control the air pollution, वायु pollution. Okay, clear? Then fourth question is what? जल प्रदूषण से क्या-क्या समस्याएं उत्पन्न होती है? What are the problems we are getting? We are getting from water pollution. जल प्रदूषण means water pollution. What are the difficulties we are getting from water pollution? Okay, with what will happen? गंदा पानी पीने से पेट के रोग उत्पन्न होते हैं. We are drinking dirty water. If you are not drinking proper water or pure water, what will happen? पेट के रोग उत्पन्न होते हैं. We are getting diseases in our stomachs. We are getting stomach diseases. Clear? That are the 4 questions. Okay, when you are studying, if you are getting any doubts, you can contact me. Okay. Next is निबंध प्रदूषण. How will get the question? निबंध लेखन प्रदूषण और प्रदूषण के बारे में जवाब लिखो. Likewise, you will get the question as I given in the test paper. Okay, likewise you will get the question. I will explain. Just you go through that one. प्रदूषण का अर्थ है प्राकृतिक संतुलन में दोष पैदा होना. What is the meaning of प्रदूषण? We are getting a damage in that natural equality. Okay. आज विश्व के अधिकांश देश प्रदूषण की चपेट में हैं. Majority countries of the world are facing the difficulties from or are in the grip of pollution. Then प्रदूषण मानवीय गतिविधियों द्वारा उत्पन्न होती है. How this pollution is happening? प्रदूषण मानवीय गतिविधियों द्वारा उत्पन्न होती है. It is getting through the मानवीय गतिविधियां means human activities. This प्रदूषण is happening because of the human activities. Okay. प्रदूषण मुख्यतः 4 प्रकार में होती है. Mainly this pollution is 4 types. 4 types of pollutions are there. What are the pollutions we discuss in the first question itself? Bhumi pollution, Vayu pollution, Jal pollution or Dhwani pollution. What are the types of pollutions are there? Bhumi pollution, land pollution, Vayu pollution, air pollution, Jal pollution, water pollution or Dhwani pollution. इस प्रदूषणों से हमें कई तरह की बीमारियां मिलती हैं. We are getting many types of many kinds of diseases from these pollutions. अपने दैनिक जीवन में बदलाव करके अधिक मात्रा में वृक्ष लगाकर प्रदूषण को रोकने को कोशिश करना आवश्यक है. What we have to do? अपने दैनिक जीवन में बदलाव करके by making changes in our life. अधिक मात्रा में वृक्ष लगा by planting more and more trees. प्रदूषण को रोकने का कोशिश करना आवश्यक है. We have try our level best to stop this pollution. Okay. Lesson number 80. Complete that are the notes. Okay. Textbook, some grammar parts and homework means and everything is there that we can discuss later. Now lesson number 9. Question answers. We can go through the question answers. First question is Tenali Raman की क्या विशेषता थी? What is the importance of Tenali Raman? What is the specialty of Tenali Raman? What is the specialty of him? तेनालीरामन शब्दों का जादूगर, बुद्धिमान और चतुरता. He was a magician of words. Okay, he will find out the different meanings of the words. With that, he will use the sentences. He will tell the sentences. Okay, शब्दों का जादूगर, बुद्धिमान, intelligent और chatur means clever. He was a man of intelligent, clever, and the words of magician. Clear? Second question. तेनालीरामन किस प्रकार कृष्णदेवराय के दरबार में पहुंचा? How तेनालीरामन reached in the court of कृष्णदेवराय? Okay. राजगुरु दत्ताचार्य की मदद से तेनालीरामन कृष्णदेवराय के दरबार में पहुंचा. तेनालीरामन reached in the court of कृष्णदेवराय with the help of Rajaguru Dattacharya. Clear? Okay. The name of the Rajaguru is Dattacharya. When I ask the question in online class, many are not answering. Okay, and it is story. How to read it? Here, then third question. कृष्णदेवराय प्रजा का हाल किस उपाय से जानते हैं? What is the method used by Krishnadevarai to know the situations or conditions of the people of his country? Okay, and how he came to know the situations or the well-beings of his people. कृष्णदेवराय प्रजा का हाल जानने के लिए समय समय पर राज्य के विभिन्न भागों में जाया करते थे. To know the situations or the well-beings of his people, he visited his country, or he visited different parts of the country according to the time. Okay. Then fourth question. तेनालीरामन महाराज को कहाँ और कैसे ले गया? How where Tenali took the king and how he took the king to that place. तेनालीरामन ने महाराज को जहाँ पहुंचा वहाँ के लोग बहुत गरीब थे. Where he took the king, तेनालीरामन महाराज को जहाँ पहुंचा, where did तेनालीरामन took the king or where he brought the king? वहाँ के लोग बहुत गरीब थे. The people of that place was very poor. Clear? And how he took the king? तेनालीरामन महावत के जैसे हाथी को चलाकर महाराज को यह गांव में ले गया. तेनालीरामन महावत के जैसे as an elephant rider, as a महावत, he took the or he moved that elephant to the place. Okay, in which elephant that king selected to travel, he became the Mahavat of elephant driver of Anapapa. I told you, okay, he became the elephant driver of that elephant. Likewise, he brought the king to that place. Clear? All of you good? Then that is lesson number 9. Question is completed. Next we wrote the note as Paryay Shabda. Paryay Shabda 6 are given. What it is? Repeat with me. Pahad, Parvat, Achal, बादल, मेघ, गण, विद्यार्थी, छात्र, शिष्य, दिन, दिवस, दिवा, इच्छा, चाह, अभिलाषा, राजा, नृप, नरेश. Clear? That section over. Next one is Vilom Shabd. What it is? Repeat with me. Gadidana opposite. Bechna. Tivra opposite. Mandar. Nidar opposite. Tarpo. Pakka opposite. Kacha. Bari opposite. Halka. That section from the notebook we completed. Next is Ek Shabd Ligo. What is Ek Shabd? One word for a group of words. Okay. The first one is Achhi Acharan Karne Wala. Sadachari. Who is behaving or behaving properly. That is Sadachari. Then second one is Jismin Kam Bel Ho, who has less power, strength. Okay, that is Nirbal. Third one is Jo Murti Benata Hai, who is making statues, Murtikar. Okay. Then next one is Saath Padne Wala, who is studying with us, Sahabadi. Okay. Then fifth one is Jo Apne Desh Ka, which is belongs to our country, that is Swadeshi. Okay. Ek shabd over. Then next one is Strilinga Ligo, feminine gender. Right, the feminine gender. Masculine gender will be the. You have to write the feminine gender for that section. Okay. As in Malayalam we will tell what it is. Kootukari, Kootukaran. Then Purishan, Stri. Then what it is? What we can tell? Balan, Baliga. Like which we will write. Okay. English also man, woman, lion, lioness, boy, girl. Like which we used to write the same way. Hindi also will write that one. Strilinga Ligo, feminine gender we want to write that. Okay. Balak, Balika, Bodha. Balak means boy. Okay. Balika, girl. Bodha, old man. Buddhi, old woman. Bai, brother. Behin, sister. Nar, man. Nari, woman. Sher, lion. Sherni, lioness. Okay. That is the notes we already written early. Today we wrote we wrote Sankhya. Our Sankhya kya hai, already we studied the first step. Once again we are revising. Then Sankhya ke Ved, 3 Ved hote hai. That is Jativadik Sankhya. Then Vyaktivadik Sankhya, Bhavadik Sankhya, that we completed today. Our notebook portions we finished today, and a textbook we will revise through online classes. Okay. Study well. Revision you have to do properly. Enough and more time is there. Okay, don't waste your time. Next time all of you should have full marks. You can score very easily. Shall I believe you? Shall I trust you? Okay, I know you are my good children. I love you very much. Okay, you have to do obey your parents. Teachers can't come to your home to instruct. Complete the notes. Notes should be up to date. I came to know many are remaining to complete the notes. That is not fair. I became very sad when I asked you to show the activities and notes. It won't happen. Are you good children? Okay. You have to do write and study, revise well, and next time all of you should score the full mark. Okay? Okay. Shall we wind up the class now? Okay. You should do, and you should be more hygiene in these days. You should be bothered more about COVID-19, and you should be more hygiene. Pray well. We can pray each other. Okay. Thank you, children.